thanks for visiting. This is reading for August the 27th to September the 2nd. And if you like this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment if you'd like to. I'm going to just start your reading. I have everything ready. So yes, I'm going to start your reading for Virgo. The first card you have your past is the Six of Cups. Yes, I'm seeing quite a kind of complicated situation with this. I'm seeing a relationship. Yes, and I'm seeing a lot of complications. I'm seeing there could be children involved in this relationship, or it could be an ex that has children that you're involved with, and it's kind of, it's kind of complicating your relationship, if that makes sense. There's some complication around children and relationships I'm seeing. You might be involved with someone who has children and an ex who's making things difficult. It might be that, or it could be you that has children, but there was a lot of arguing, or there were differences of opinion or something like that. Whatever was going on in this relationship, it was really kind of weighing you down. There was a problem surrounding all of this. I'm seeing you, obviously you're wanting the children to come first. You're really thinking about them first. You wanted what was best for them. But also you're wishing that your life could be a little bit less complicated, or a lot less complicated. A part of you could have been really looking back to a simpler time in your life. This card can be about looking back, thinking about memories of your childhood, or thinking back to a simpler time. So yes, there was, actually there wasn't a lot you could do. There wasn't a lot you could do about this complicated situation. You're in this relationship, whatever, there were children involved or whatever, and you couldn't actually do anything about this. It was what it was. So if this resonates and you're still going through this, you're still stressed about whatever this is, try to carve out some time for yourself, away from everyone, away from all of this stress. Even for a little while if you can. It doesn't have to be forever. It doesn't have to be a lot of time. Just a small amount of time. Get away, spend some time by yourself. Do something that makes you feel free, that kind of takes your mind and your heart and everything else away from this stress. That's what you need, just some time out of this for a while. The next card you have your past is the Six of Pentacles. So yes, there could have been some problems. I'm still seeing the same situation with this relationship, with children involved, and a lot of kind of stressful problems around this. I'm seeing arguments. I'm seeing some arguments or some problems around how much time was spent. Complaints or disagreements about someone spending too much time with one person, not enough with another person, something like that. And I'm actually seeing... I'm not seeing this being resolved. This is not going to be resolved for a long time. Things aren't going to settle down around this for a long, long time, because there are some deeper reasons, deeper issues around this. There's one core couple involved. They might be exes, they might be fighting or whatever, and there might be disagreements, and their children might be in this disagreement. There's some deeper issues. There are some deeper issues around these people that haven't been resolved yet, and they might be kind of trying to get one back at the other one or something like that. It's a very, very difficult, very, very messy situation I'm seeing here. And the only thing that's going to resolve this is time. It's going to take some time to resolve this, and eventually people are going to get perspective on this. They're going to look back and say, well, was it really worth this arguing? Is it worth all of this? But, at this time, there was either one person who really wasn't going to give up, they were going to be really difficult, or there were two people. And yes, you're involved with this whether you liked it or not. I'm sorry, that's what I'm seeing. The last card you have your past is the King of Swords. So yes, you didn't want to be involved in this. You were trying your best to kind of rise above all of this drama, but you're ready for anyone who wanted to make problems for you. I'm just seeing, it's like, if you look at this king, he's up on a hill, he's up above everything else. He has his sword ready. So it's like you wanted to rise above this, you wanted to rise above all this drama, you wanted to kind of not be kind of down with all this silly business. But if one was going to come and bring you problems, you had your sword ready. That's what I'm seeing. It's like, I'm ready. If you want to come and get me, I have my sword ready. I'm here to defend myself. I'm not going to attack you. I'm not going to attack anyone. I don't want this drama. This isn't good for anyone to see, especially children. I don't agree with this, But if you are going to come and cause any big problems for me, I am ready for you. That's the kind of thing I'm seeing. I'm also seeing someone could have been very vulnerable, involved in all of this situation, or you saw this person as vulnerable, and I'm seeing you're protecting this person and you're ready to defend them as well. You're ready to defend them. That's what I'm seeing. The first card you have your present is the Ace of Cups, this very, very emotional card. Yes, I'm seeing at this time you're just seeing peace, you're looking peace, or you're searching for peace, or you're seeking peace. That's what I'm seeing with this beautiful dove coming down. So you're thinking, I just want peace. I want peace for myself. I want peace for my loved ones. I don't want this drama. I really don't want it. I can't help it. I know I'm in it. But what I really want ultimately is peace. That's what I'm seeing. And again, I'm seeing there's not going to be a fast solution in this drama. I'm seeing you actually, yes, what I'm seeing, I'm just telling you I'm just going to tell you what I'm not articulating myself very well at this time, but I'm going to try my best. Sorry about that. I'm seeing, yeah, it's quite emotional actually. Someone's very upset. You're catching someone's tears. You're catching someone's tears with your hand. Look at this card. There's a hand coming out. There are tears coming down. And you're there ready to catch their tears. You're supporting someone. You're loving someone. You're nurturing someone. You're consoling someone who's upset. Yes. I'm seeing someone who's... You're the stable one in all of this. You're protecting people. You're keeping things stable. There's a lot of emotion in this card. There's a lot of love in this card. You're caring about someone, you're consoling someone, and you're protecting someone, and you're comforting someone. This could be a child, this could be someone who's younger than you. You're reaching out and you're loving them and you're catching their tears. I keep on seeing catching their tears. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have, your present, is the Five of Swords. So yes, in the background of this card, one of these men is crying. He has his head down and he's crying and he's walking away. So this person who you're comforting, they're feeling that someone or something has been taken away from them. That's what they're feeling, and that's why they're upset. Again, I'm seeing this person could be a child, this person could be someone younger than you. I'm seeing they're actually really grateful to have you around them. They're very grateful to have you consoling them. They're very grateful to have you even there with them, just supporting them, just showing them your love, catching their tears, being there for them. They might not be able to articulate that they do feel grateful. They might be too young, or for some reason they can't say, or they're not saying, but they do appreciate you. Just know this person appreciates you. The last card you have, your present, is the Eight of Wands. So yes, outside of all of this drama, this horrible stuff that's going on, I'm actually seeing that, I'm seeing something you could have applied for. There's something you could have applied for, or you put in for something, or you sent away for something, and this was a long, long time ago, so you might have forgotten that you even did this. Or maybe you just thought that, oh, this won't happen to me, nothing will come of this, I'm applying for this, whatever. A lot of people, other people probably are. It might be an audition, it might be something like that, or it might be a big thing that you kind of put in for, and you just thought, oh, this will never happen. I'm seeing something's coming to you from this, something positive is coming to you from this. Now, it might not be that they're saying you've got the audition, you've got the part. It might not be that you've got this, whatever it is you want, you've got the job or the career or the opportunity. It might be something close to it. So they might be saying, I know you put in for this, we've considered you, we like you, we want you not for X, but we want you for Y, which is really fantastic as well, really fantastic. That's what I'm seeing. This is a positive opportunity. You're finding this out quite late. There was some delay. It might be that they had to they picked their first person and then they decided they needed somebody else for something else. That's what I'm seeing. So you're really, really excited when you find this information out. When you find this out, you're really excited. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing you making phone calls, texting people, telling them about this exciting thing, this opportunity that you thought you'd missed. And yes, you thought you'd missed your chance, and now it's here, So yes, I'm also seeing there might be travel around this opportunity. That's what I'm seeing. The first card you have, your future, is the Ten of Wands. Yes, this burden card. This is really a warning to you, or a kind of a message to you, really. This new opportunity that comes to you, this is a fantastic thing. It's really positive, obviously. You're going to be really excited by this, if you're not already, if you don't know this already. There's also a lot of work attached to this. There's a lot of work that's going to be attached to this. This is a big financial opportunity I'm seeing. A big financial opportunity. This is going to be big. But not straight away. There's work involved to make this come true for you. Now, because there's a lot of work involved in this, there's a lot of time involved in this, and you're going to have to cut some other things out in your life that are taking up your time. So you might be doing things for a lot of other people, and you're going to have to say to them, I'm sorry, you're going to have to do this for yourself. Now, obviously, if you have children, because I'm seeing children around this, obviously you're going to have to do things for children. That's, of course you do. But there are some things that you're doing for people that you don't have to do. So think about what people can do for themselves and what you shouldn't be doing for them. There are some adults that don't have to be doing, that don't have to be asking you to do things for them. There are even children that can be doing some things for themselves, some chores, some cleaning up, some fixing up things. They're perfectly capable of doing things for themselves. Some things, not all things, obviously. So go through your things, think about who this is, and make some adjustments in your life to allow you that time so that you can get this done. The next card you have, your future, is the Emperor. So yes, you might have to, the Emperor is all about organization, systems, being determined, moving forward, pushing forward. So to push forward with this thing, to move forward with this thing, this opportunity, you're going to have to set up some kind of systems or structure so that you can let this happen or make this happen. It might be simple things like you might be shutting a door, locking a door between a certain time, between this time and this time on these days, and you say to people, I'm not available at this time, I'm doing this thing or this work. Don't speak to me until after this time. You might turn your phone off, things like that. So think about what you can do where you can have this uninterrupted time. That's what you're going to need to get this done. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have for your future is the Nine of Cups. I'm seeing with this, okay, this is going to sound a bit strange, but okay, I'll tell you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing there could be a dinner coming up that you're invited to. You might already have this invitation. You might know this is coming up. It's definitely a dinner. It's definitely around a table with a tablecloth and things like that. So yes, this could be a family gathering. It could be a small reunion or something like that. This is going to be positive. You're going to have a nice time talking to everyone and catching up and talking about things. I'm seeing this as another message or a warning to you. Try not to say much about this opportunity if people ask you, or say a minimum if you can. I'm seeing there might be some rivalry, some family rivalry. There's going to be one person who might be a little bit jealous of this. If they hear about it, they might start to spread things around about you. Now, they might not do this, but I am seeing this one person. So to prevent that from happening, or to kind of minimize that, you might just have to, if you're asked about this, if someone says, oh, yes, that opportunity. So when do you start? What do you do? What do you have to do? You might have to say to them, well, I haven't actually started yet. I'm still kind of looking over the contract, so I can't really say much about it. Or you might say, oh, I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that yet, so until I really know what I'm going to be doing, I don't really want to say much about it. I'm sorry, but I just don't want to say much about it. You might have to say things like that. So you can say things politely, but kind of not talk about it. Change the subject, say, oh, so what about you? Haven't you got this? Or talk about something else. It might be that you have to do that. And yes, just don't say much about it as well until it's finished. Let the finished result speak for itself. The finished result is going to be fantastic. When people see this, they're going to be really, really amazed. And you know, they won't be able to say anything. They won't be able to gossip. They won't be able to say, oh, that's not very good, that's this, that's that, because the result will be that. It will speak for itself. That's what I'm seeing. So Virgo, I hope this resonated. As you know, general readings can't always resonate with every single person. But again, if you like this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment if you'd like to. Thank you so, so, so much for watching.